Ag PhD full episodes and more are now available on Acres TV, the newest ag platform connecting you to fields of information. Look for us on watchacrestv.com.
During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about how does a farmer know how much seed to buy for the whole farm. Now, right away, you might say, well, this sounds super simple. You just say, oh, I got 1,000 acres, or however many acres you have, times I want to plant this number of seeds. You multiply it out, it's like, bam, you're done. It's not quite that simple, so we wanted to explain a little bit more what the farmer has to go through today.
It's even got a little bit more complicated here just in the last few years with variable rate population.
Right.
I don't know if we have a single field on our farm, and I know we don't have a single field where we're planting the exact same population across the whole field.
Right.
We're always looking for, well, man, here's the good spot and we want more seed in that area, and here's a poor spot, we want less seed, or vice versa, depending on what crop we're planting.
Yeah, but the good news is we can plan those things out ahead. So when we take a look at that on each field, we say, okay, here's all the different rates we want to set up, and then the computer program will tell us, okay, how many total seeds do we need to buy for that whole field? The other thing that's changed here in just the last few years has been automatic shutoffs on our planters. So in the past, what would happen is we were off all the time when we were trying to buy seed, in part because we'd get to what we call point rows. So not all fields are nice and square. Some are kind of weird angles, and so we'd run across one way and then we'd go across the other way with the planter, try to shut it off at the right time, but you'd either shut it off too early or too late, and there were always a lot of variables. Well, now we can shut off each individual row as it is about to hit a row that it would cross. So it's awesome. Technology is great. It's saving us some seed. It's helping us put the seeds in the right places, and it's helping us be more accurate when we're going to buy seed in the beginning.
So if we know how much seed we need, and we've got planter control so we can literally plant every square foot just the way we want it, not double up or not skip a spot, well, this is all great, but still in the end, is it going to work out perfect over all those acres? Maybe, but maybe not. So what a lot of farmers will do is look at, okay, I can return a certain amount of seed at the end of the year. So maybe I'm buying big boxes that have 40 or 50 units of seed in them, but I'm going to buy a couple of small bags as well. So I've got an extra bag just in case I need it. And if I don't need it, well, I can always return that later.
One other thing I guess I wanted to bring up before we leave this topic is we used to buy soybean seed on our farm by the pound. Well, now we buy it by the actual seed. So it's much more accurate than it used to be, because before you'd buy 50 pounds. Well, how much does that actually cover? 9/10 of an acre, a full acre, 1.1 acres? We didn't really know. The seed count would vary a lot, so you were getting random amounts all the time. So this whole process has been much more fine-tuned. It's a lot easier, and easy makes things a little more fun on the farm.
It sure does. You got to get the right amount of seed. You also have to make sure you get the right amount of product to control our Weed of the Week. Can you identify this week's weed?